Glowing skin? Well, how I deal with blemishes, breakouts, and my hair problems? Then stay connected and watch this space as I decode my skin rituals with you. Hey guys, and welcome to Soma's Friday special. Every week, I decode for you my beauty rituals which have been working for me for all these years. So, one of the rituals people often ask me about is what is the secret to your glowing skin? Now, I wish I could take all the credit for this, but a lot of this is genetic. As you know, we're blessed with skin, but there are many things we can do to help preserve the health of our skin. The number one ingredient which struck my eye constantly in every beauty product that I bought is vitamin C. Everyone keeps talking about it. When you go to a dermat, they're going to give you a face mask, they'll do a treatment, and let me tell you, it's going to be packed with one ingredient. It's called vitamin C. So, what do? Include it in your diet. So that's one of the first things that I do, which is basically tomatoes, pineapples. I have them some of them here with me just for reference. I'm gonna eat one right now, and oranges, which I think I'm gonna have in a couple of minutes. So these three fruits are packed with vitamin C, and it's really fabulous for your skin health. So the best thing you can do is ingest them, because that would be a natural source. Also, if you think you want to include it in a topical way, well then, hold on. So here I am with my hair tied up, and what am I going to do? I'm going to take a couple of tomatoes that I had already sliced and literally apply this to my face. I'd already done this earlier, but I'm just doing this for reference, just to show you, so you can do this and eat the tomato afterwards. I know, gross, I won't do that, sorry, I'm just kidding. So yeah, you apply this to your face and let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. So while I talk to you, I'm going to just let it just be there. So this is a great booster for the skin. It may feel a little tingly, and it'll definitely remove your tan. Another fruit that I want to talk about, which is fabulous for women's hair health, is figs. And make it a part of your natural daily diet. It's got iron in it, which is very important for women, and that really helps in hair health, and it's got proteins, and again, it's got vitamin C. Okay, before you guys try any of these things out, please do a little bit of research also and see if there are any side effects. I'm not Google search, so of course I'm not going to put in all the information, but you should, as a side step, definitely do a little bit of research before you decide to follow any of the advice I'm giving you, because you may have an allergy, you may have an intolerance, citrus fruit may not suit you. So figure all that stuff out before you listen to me. Besides the natural ingredients that I do ingest, what is the skincare regimen I follow? Okay, I'm not one of those fancy pants who likes to wear many expensive creams and does too many things. I like to simplify, and I like to do things in a simple but effective way. So I'll try to keep things, my rituals, really simple, because, well, we've got so many other things to be bothered about. We can't even go nuts when it comes to our skin. But yes, we can make a good effort. So number one, which is very important, is you must remove all your makeup. For that, I suggest that you invest in a good face wash, and for me it's two. It's Neutrogena, which I mentioned earlier when I was talking about what's in my travel kit. It's pink grapefruit daily scrub. Now, just because it says it's a daily scrub doesn't mean you got to do it daily. I literally do this only thrice a week. Okay, so it's part of my skincare ritual, but it's not part of my daily skincare ritual. So that's number one. When you remove your makeup, you can use that sometimes, and the other times I use this by IDC. It's a Gel du Nettoyant Ultra Purifying Gentle Cleansing Gel in Pearl. So I literally use this to take off all my makeup and the stubborn areas, and by IDC, and it's beautiful. It takes off my makeup. So that's really important, that you remove everything. Secondly, a great moisturizer. For me, it's the vitamin C by Body Shop. I use this during the day. It's got an SPF, and we were discussing this yesterday, like how important is SPF. We're Indians, we don't really need anything with SPF, but the fact that it's there doesn't hurt. And then the other thing is to invest in a really, really superb moisturizer. Hold on. Going on, we need a really, really good moisturizer. While I suggested the vitamin C packed one for the day, you do need a night cream. If you're 30 and older, then you can invest in it. If you're 30 or younger, perhaps you don't really need anything more than a moisturizer. And at night, you must remove your makeup, especially around the eye area. Don't rub, don't scrub. Be very, very gentle on your face. Just do a mild exfoliation, like I said, with this 3 times a week, and leave it at that. The rest of the time, just use your simple, face wash to clean your face. Now, what do you do after you clean your face at night? You've removed all your makeup and all the gunk. You've been gentle around your eyes and everything. Then you put a moisturizer. So I bought this one by Shiseido. It's just Essential Energy Moisturizing Cream. Any nice moisturizing hydrating cream. You even get one by Neutrogena, which is water based. If you have a tendency to break out, be very careful. Don't go for anything too oily. Stick to water based gels. Or then for me, since I don't really break out too much, I tend to use this Essential Energy by Shiseido. I don't know if you can read that. Can you read that? Camera, can you read that? So this is my moisturizing cream. I was using a night cream earlier. It's quite a new concept. It's by Reverso, day and night, but I use it sometimes at night. Stem cell regenerating cream. It's quite rich, and I've used it once or twice in a week. I don't like very heavy creams, so I stick to the Shiseido because I feel Japanese stick to lighter things. And well, Reverso, I think, is an Indian company by Glenmark, so it's quite interesting. It's used stem cell. So this is what I use sometimes, but I frankly find it a little heavy, so I stick to the lighter stuff. I don't stick to all these things as a hard and fast rule. If I've moisturized 4 times, 5 times a week, the 5th, 6th time, I kind of just let my skin breathe. I don't know if that's the secret, but I think I don't go nuts applying too many things. Okay, and last but not the least, this is something I just invested in recently and I find it amazing. It's by Alpha H. It's called Liquid Gold with glycolic acid. Now, literally, this is superb. But again, it does dry out your skin. So I use it maybe like twice a week. That's it. Yeah, so it is quite a tough thing on your skin. I can feel the tingliness of it the next day, and I had this little dry patch which came because I think certain areas of my skin at least become very, very sensitive. So this is what I use, and it gives me that glow. I have to say, glycolic acid, please Google it. It's really superb. It has certain ingredients in it which exfoliate your skin and expose new cells. So I think more than twice a week, I don't want to do this because I'm also using the face scrub which also exfoliates. Be careful of over exfoliating. I have done this earlier where I've over exfoliated the skin and the skin became raw, and then it kind of, luckily my skin doesn't do the whole breakout thing, but it it kind of looked really dry, and certain parts of my skin, when I touched it, I could feel like a rough patch. This also helps in pigmentation, by the way. I have a little bit of pigmentation, so I use this. So it does reduce the blemishes on your face, I have to say. I also had a very nasty experience when I went to a dermatologist who told me like about 11 creams for my pigmentation, and it's a known fact that pigmentation can be lightened, but it can't be completely removed once you have it. If you're in your 30s and you've got it, it's a hormonal change which happens in your body. If you've not used a sunblock or really taken care of your skin, well, it does happen. So sunblock is important. I will not completely say sunblock is not important. So if you have a skin that has a tendency of, maybe your mom or somebody had pigmentation, do use the skin block. It will help. So these are my go-tos. Like I said, you know, you can, even if you don't want to do the natural thing, you can get these masks which are infused with a natural source of vitamin C. That's really important. And this is what I do for my skin. Breakouts, if I do get, I've run out of it, I use tea tree oil, a little bit of it on my, on that part, and it usually dries out and becomes clear. So I hope my rituals were of some use to you, and then see you again next Friday. And one more thing, of course, with me, there is always one more thing. Don't forget the orange juice. Bliss. See you next Friday.